Good morning, people. Welcome into your morning stream on YouTube. I hope you're having a superb morning. The weekend is nearly here. Not long to go. And we're starting a brand new series today, which I'm excited to do. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are having a great morning. We go again. We go again. I woke up with a bounce this morning. I don't know why. I woke up with a proper bounce. I don't know why I woke up with a bounce after all the terribleness of EA recently, but why not? Why not? Why not feel good? Davinda, how you doing? Charlie, how you doing? As always, man. You're always my streams, bro. I appreciate you a lot. Ellie, Toby, Chazza, Pepe, how you doing? Andres, the What If did brilliantly well. Diata did incredibly well. HJ, how you doing? How are you all doing? Are we all good? Are we all good? Ooh, Darren, you've come over from Ellie then, yeah. How you doing? Gruffin, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing, guys? Welcome in. Hope we are good. Hope we are good. Yo, Carl, how you doing? Have you calmed down from content last night, Ian, do you reckon? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, mate? I'm still annoyed, man. I'm still annoyed. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Josh, how are you? Matt, how you doing, mate? How you doing, dude? Completely Clive out last night. Completely free. Great card for your team. I've heard he was superb. Sean's used him. I liked him. Worst 7 packs of Friday for the best of team of the week. If we get best of team of the week, then potentially, yeah. Potentially, yeah. Yo, Owen, how you doing? Shane, how you doing? So, yeah, it won't be the longest stream in the world, purely because I got a call. So, those who didn't stream last night know that the hospital called me yesterday to try and take me off some of the medication I'm on, specifically the blood thinners, so I can start getting back to my normal life again. And they've managed to get me in for a scan today. So, it's awesome news. So, hopefully we can get scanned today, and I might potentially, touch wood, be off the blood thinners in the next sort of day or two. So, all depends on how the scan goes, but yeah, I know you've been a legend, dude. I know, but let's be Ian as well. It's fine. I know you are, bro. You've been here for ages, man. I can't not know who you are. Should you keep or sell Mbappe? If you're going to use him, keep him. If you're not, you're not. So basically, the whole point of the series is, this is Yelen's account, okay? This is what Yelen has. So we're going to be trading on this account for about 10 days maximum across the series. And we're going to be improving this team. So the likely players that I want to keep are these three here, basically. We may keep someone like Muller. But the rest of these players will probably go. Cucurella might stay as a box-to-box. But that's basically the whole... It's a lot of people that I want to keep. So, to link to Rooney, I'm thinking Moments Owen, because he's got 5-star weak foot. So I'm thinking that potentially. And then obviously Fatty's incredible, so there's no point getting rid of this guy, he's a god. So we'll be keeping him. But basically that's the plan. So we're going to be trading, we'll show you guys what I can do in a week, 10 days. For you guys, it'll probably be something you could do over the course of a month to improve your team. So we're starting with this coin total here. And whatever we sold from his rewards this week, which were terrible. He got the port and that was it. So all this stuff's being sold and cleared out, basically. And then we're going to start trading up from there. So I literally play today for me. You guys know by now, silver's in the morning, first thing on the rewards day. It's always the way we go. Because it's the easiest way to make coins. Every single morning, so that's the way we do it. Will Mbappe go up or down? With supply, honestly, dude, I don't put it at the market like that. All depends on what happens to VA. Pax Prime, Prime Suka. Why is everyone getting icons and I'm getting none? Kulusevski, nah, man. Kulusevski, nah, dead. Dead. He's not meta enough, man. Like, I want to build him a meta team. A team full of players that are actually meta. Not just sort of, like, good players. I want to build him a meta team. That's the aim here. So the most likely scenario for Mbappe is that he does go down because the market's only down from here. But I don't get into positions of price predicting like gold cards. You don't know what EA are going to drop. Like you have no idea what EA are going to drop at any point. Morning, Soupy. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm not going to look at these leads. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to buy these up. See what they do. For Syria, I'm now going to convert on my Syria. I won't keep my Syria. I'm going to convert on my Syria. I'm not going to keep any of them. At this point, every morning... Well, hello. Hello. We'll take a nice 1,500 coins profit up those later on. I really need to set up... Like, I genuinely need to set up my music on this, and I haven't done it yet. What's the goal for the end of FIFA? I've really thought about it. We're at about 10 million liquid on my other account. With, like, I don't know how many players we've got on that account, like... We've got a lot of value in that team. Good morning, Steve. How you doing? Kulusevski fit very nicely to your team. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player. And we might keep the Kulusevski as well. I'm keeping him down there for now, but we might not as well. For me, I want to build him a team that's levels. Like a levels team. We'll see how I come back here, almost certainly, bro. They're not bad, Johnny. You could have got them cheaper during the lightning rounds. Some of them were getting down way lower than that. So these Rodons will climb later on, for certain. This one definitely is a good buy, but... Morning, Kira. How are you? How you doing? Lads, look at the speed at which I can buy silvers now. Like, I just know what they sell for. I know exactly what they go for, what I can buy them for. Bum, 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 bum. Is Serie West going to come back? Yeah, they'll come back. They will come back. I think they'll come back with players on them, though. I think EA have realised just how OP the 100k packs and things are. I think EA have finally realised it. Morning, Fizz. How you doing? Welcome in. This is against teams terms of service? What? What's not against terms of service? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Not maybe potentially Andros, but they're not people that I would go for personally. Animal Crossing 5, you love to see it. You love to see it. Thanks for buying your Rodon. Why did you list your Rodon so low? Why did you list it so low? In about an hour's time, that car's gonna be 3k. Who's better at CDM, Matao or Florenzi? I mean, neither. Both of them are probably, the game's probably gone past them, mate. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, hi, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Good morning. Mate, silvers are lit this morning. Silvers are lit this morning. You love to see this. Yeah, the Warriors got upgraded yesterday. Yeah, they did. Finally. Took them long enough, but they got there eventually. Bum, 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 bum. Have I got rewards? No, not on my account. I didn't do it last week. This account we did silver 1 rewards. That's what Yellen got last week. So, doing over an extra door. Just smashed 2 more to start your morning, man. So you have to see that, bro. Let's go. You bought it for 1.9k. Yeah, Alfie. So you made no profit then. So you made no profit after tax. You broke even after tax. I paid 2k for it. You genuinely made no profit after tax. I'm confused. Shafee, you got a lot of silvers yesterday to sell. Morning, fella, how you doing? Love last night's open. I appreciate it, Justy, man. How you doing? Welcome in, bro. I appreciate the support, dude. Dylan, yeah. I can do that, mate. I can do that for you, dude. Just remind me this morning, alright? Made a bit of profit from Cadiz defenders. They did very well yesterday. They dipped off quite a bit. A lot of that stuff's been happening recently. Silvers are randomly, like, plummeting. Like, what the hell? Who is listing these cars up for 750? What are you doing? Don't stress, guy. Never say sorry, bro. Yo, Kered, how you doing, mate? Is it Kered? Is that how you pronounce it? Kered. Yeah, Fluids, I'd probably think about sending them during the day today then. Genuinely, because we might get some sort of supply tonight. EA mass listed John Buddy for 3k yesterday. Yeah, they also mass listed loads of Cadiz guys as well. Loads of Cadiz guys got mass listed like crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Chaz, it all depends on supply, really, mate. Genuinely, it all depends on supply. Carried, nice. I like to try and pronounce people's names properly. Don't forget, lads, drop a like on the stream if you can. It massively helps the channel. It means we keep growing. It's massively appreciated if you can. Yeah, Johnny, that's fine though. That's coin farming, dude. That works perfectly fine. That's coin farming. If you don't know the market completely, just check in what they sell for at minimum and then buying them. Nothing wrong with that at all. Genuinely, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Yo, Goncalo, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Good morning, bro. How long do I spend on FIFA daily? Not as long as you think I would. A lot of people think I'm glued to this game. I'm not. You've got to remember, we run the website. Other business stuff that I've got to do. I think people think I'm on this game 24/7. Genuinely, I'm not. For this series, I'll probably be on quite a lot because I'm going to do this in a week. So, genuinely, I'll probably be on a bit more than I would be normally, in all honesty. Shooting stars across the galaxy. Whenever you buy silvers, they don't sell. You'll probably buy them too high, dude. That's probably the most likely scenario in that. These are too cheap as well, man. They're... Who's best to trade with doesn't exist. There's nothing that exists such as the best card to trade with at all. That's genuinely not a thing. We smash out COD, you know we do. You know we do. The wins yesterday, the dubs yesterday. Road to 25k. We're fully on road to 25k now. We are fully on it. I genuinely cannot believe it. That's what I set as my goal for the end of the year. I genuinely cannot believe that's even something we're talking about at the moment. Yo, new FIFA, how you doing, bro? What should you do 340k? Genuinely, you could probably go with specials at the moment with that budget. They're very, very, like, they're holding very low. There's a lot of deals to be found on them. Genuinely, specials at 340 at the moment, it's probably feasible. But if not, what I'm doing right now, flipping silvers, is always a good play. 1 million, again, special cards. Kiss my ass. That's what I did to your dad. It's great. It's great. It's superb. It was great. Honestly. Genuinely. Dead. Your mum watched as well. Boom. Dun. Who did we get from that icon player pick a few days back? I got Prime Henri. Henri? Yeah, that maintenance was just them banning people. That was them finding out who's got untradeable cards on their account and banning them. Like, genuinely, that's what that was. Flips banging last night, pissed off. Oh yeah, Flips did very well yesterday. Since you've gained over 2k subs, you're a magician. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's a Toby touch. Yeah, it was brilliant, Clicks. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. Well, my thoughts, you can see my thoughts in the video yesterday, to be fair. Listen, it's not EA that's selling them, it's their employees. But if you want me to genuinely believe that EA didn't know what was going on, I don't. Let's be honest, you know what's going on with your stuff. You got 94 out of 9. Okay, I'm a bit jealous, Kerrod. G-Ting, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, bro. Good morning. That Nketiah, he was at 2 like 8 at one point last night. Yeah, Alan, we don't mess about these fools. We just come straight for them. I've got a fixed skin, so it doesn't really upset me. I just go for them instead. Love them in that uploads your thoughts. I appreciate it, Lee. Yeah, Fizzy, without doubt. They should only go up from here, basically. Usually this time in the morning, they see a little dip, and then they bounce. Like Icons, I picked up a Prime over this morning at 310. And he'll do well. He'll do very, very well. What's new series, bro? So it's this. Basically, what we're doing is we're starting off on my brother's account. This is what he basically has. And we're going to build him a relative god squad. That's the plan. So, basically, players that I'm looking at are things like into Rooney here, like Moments Owen for the 5-star weak foot to get a strong link into Rooney. Like Team Lee and Neuer, perhaps. And Babu here at right back. So, basically, we're going to build him a team over the course of 10 days. Now, I'm going to grind it like crazy. Obviously, not everyone can do that. So, those people that can do it and can't do it, it's fine. But you guys will have to do the same thing over a bit longer, if that makes sense. So you guys could probably do the same thing over 3-4 weeks. If you can't grind it like I can. So we'll do that. I'm going to get you guys to help me with people you think could be good buys. And we're going to grind out. You can see the development of this club as we go. Ring my work, please. Tell me to go home and run the game. Just do that thing where it's like there's a family emergency or something like that. Can Charlie come home, please? The family emergency. Mate, Alan, it's in my blood, mate. It's in my blood. Or do Armstrong SBC for a strong link? Genuinely, I don't mind that card, but when I'm doing this, I want to show you guys the difference that can be made to your team with a bit of trading. Like the levels that you can go to, if that makes sense. So I want it to be like levels. The players that we get. Now, not everyone is going to be. Some of them will be cheap beasts. But I want to be able to put in like some very, very, very good cards into this team. Who's a good right back? Your dad. Don't start asking me questions now after you're rude, you little prick. I just stopped swearing because, or being mean like that, because EA YouTube come along and like, right, but that's your monetization gone. I said the C word once on stream and they were like, your monetization's seriously limited. I was like, okay, cheers lads. Did you, Jack? That's cute. Why is YouTube full of these guys? Twitch isn't like this. Twitch is like chill. You go to a Twitch stream and I was like, oh, let's just talk like normal human beings. Oh, you got timed out. Oh. Bye, Jack. Bye, babes. Mikey, to be fair, right? The thing that I say about that is if you're a pro player, right? If you are a pro at FIFA, the only way you're going to get those sort of players is genuinely if you spend a lot of money on the game, right? And some pros can't afford to do that. So for them to compete, they've got to do that because EA have made it that there's no viable alternative. Does Fuzzball40? Yeah, suck United, bro. EA have made it that there's no viable alternative to those moments cards. So back in the day, we used to get icon SBC, so like R9, Hullet and stuff like that. And so you would basically, so icons like that had a ceiling price because you could just go do the SBC. Now, however, they don't do that, so those icons can be charged what they want for them, and that's the problem. EA have done this. Like, don't get me wrong, the employees should be sacked and sued or whatever, fine, fantastic. But it's EA that have done this. They're the problem. To be fair, Pablo, though, he's incredible. Like, he's very, very usable. He's one of the best midfielders in this game. Used to live just off Gander Green Lane and spent the time hanging around Collingwood Chaucer Estate. So I'm up end of Gander Green Lane when you get to, like, York Road and whatnot. That's what I'm near there, sort of in between Sheen Village. Bateson's team, though, Fuzz, is definitely getting banned. What, is everyone saying Bateson's bought them? He can't have, man. That guy spends a lot of money on the game, so I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt that he's cheated. He's a game changer as well. I appreciate it, man. I don't know, I take to Floodsy. Actually, lads, that is a point. If you guys need low budget trading methods, go and sub to Floodsy. Thursday's videos are awesome anyway. But genuinely, he will help you make coins. Play a match? No. That's an easy response, wasn't it? Because if you think about it, right, if you're a pro player, the pro prize money for FIFA, it costs more to build the team than it does what you're going to win in prize money. Yeah, I highly doubt Bateson's bought any. I highly, highly doubt that Bateson's ever bought any of these. Genuinely, like, why would he? The guy spends so much money on this game. There's no reason that Bateson would need to buy them. Genuinely no reason why he'd need to buy them. He has like 50 mil, exactly. There's no reason why Bateson would do it. And like you see him open the packs on stream, like it's not even like you can really debate it. Best way you can get followed over 100k? You need to trade, bro, really, genuinely. You need more of a coin balance than that. But how does he get such a good team? By spending a lot of money on this game. A huge amount of money. I saw somewhere that Castro and Bateson have spent 250k over the last few years or something like that on points. Now, they make that money back from their viewers and the way they do it, so it's completely up to them. They spend a lot of money on this game, so that's where they get these players from, genuinely. No, it's even more than that, Matt. It's even more than that. That was just like join team of the year, mate. Like, genuinely, that was just join team of the year. There's no way in this earth the base is going to have done that. Genuinely. And you see what Basin packs in the streams and videos. You know he packs good stuff. But Manny gets a new moments icon every video. I honestly haven't watched Manny's content before, so I couldn't tell you. Genuinely couldn't tell you anything about that. Like. Good pro players with a team that contract them to pay them to play. Most pro players don't get paid by the team they're with. Almost very few of them. Very, very few pro players get paid by their team. What a team tends to do is cover their expenses for things like tournaments, hotels, flights. So they're not spending that sort of money. Very few pro players get paid by their team. Like, very, very few. Oh, I definitely believe that there's I definitely believe there's content creators. I'm not gonna say names, but I genuinely believe there's content creators who have rigged accounts. Yeah, 100%. There's the hit rate of some of the stuff they get is ridiculous. But I genuinely believe that. There's no debate in my mind. That's the thing. Well, she's getting stuck at like 1.2 million. It's weird. Continue. So whatever you did to get you there in the first place, Kira, stick with. A lot of people turn around and go, I've traded to XYZ amount. What should I do now? And I'm like, okay, well, add this and add this to it, but then also still do that. Whatever got you there in the first place, do. It's like people can't wait to start trading icons. I'm like, why? And they're like, because icons. I'm like, okay, but why? If legitimately you have got to where you've got by making loads of coins, the way you've done it, why would you be desperate to trade with something else? By all means, add icons to it, but don't just stop trading with what you did before. Best way to craft Messi? At the moment, not much. Wait for a new promo and see what upgrade packs we get. Genuinely, I'd say that's the best thing. 5-year-old body transformation video with this music. I mean, it's just non-copyright sounds. There's nothing I can do about that, bro. Blame YouTube. Like the stream if you're cool. Yeah, guys, if you're cool, like the stream. Obviously. Only cool kids like the stream. If you're not cool, if you don't even like it. If you don't like it, you're not cool, yeah? Yeah, 50k moment, who should trade to with? There's no specific person to trade with. Do coin farming, gold flipping like I'm doing right now. Nothing to do in the game because all your money is in fodder. To be fair, if you hold to tonight, I promise you now, we will get something tonight because EA want to distract from EA Gate. We'll get something tonight. Either that or they'll bring nothing out and they'll be like, see, we don't actually care about it, it's not our problem. It'll be one of the two, but I'm going to go down there, we're going to get stuff. What music do I listen to? Everything. Anyone that watches my streams on Twitch knows that I love everything. Yeah. 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 Two seconds. Like the stream when you're packing icon moments. Imagine. Imagine if it was that easy. I mean, it is that easy. You just go and buy one from EA, to be fair. Liverpool win yesterday, finally. I mean, yeah. They're not looking good, though, are they? Let's be honest. They're genuinely not looking good at Liverpool. Panav, yeah, bro. There's more of them. I just don't do all of them on stream. This is what happens when you got the site, bro. Like, genuinely, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Like, once you got the site, then that's it. Like, you remember all of them. What peak SBC do I think will come soon? Some form of maybe prime / mid icon, knowing EA. They're dragging it out like crazy this year, so there's a chance that happens. But yourself got a genuine moments to save you. You're such a lucky guy. Wow. I can't believe you packed Untradeable Moments to Savio. You know there's going to be people sitting out there going, no, I didn't do it. I packed him. I packed all 4 of them. Of course you did, mate. Of course you did, mate. It's more for these people that didn't think people would realise that they were running 3 of the most expensive icons. Like, you look at the team and go, how have you got all those icons? In what way, possible way could you have got those? Don't really like the Liga too much. Silver's literally joined to remember, literally, after you do it for a while, they do. And that's when it gets really fast. Jake, I'm torn on Malcolm. I've been torn him for a little while. That's how you start to make coins quickly with silvers, when you get to this point where you can just flick through the filters like crazy quick. So like legitimately, Kai, you've just got to go into Footbin, mate, and look for silver heavy teams. That's when you get to a point where you can make like 150k in the space of literally about 20 minutes. Just by literally flicking through them and like, that's cheap, that's cheap, that's cheap, that's cheap. $200k, David, you're looking at probably gold chem styles or UCLs for you, bro. But if you haven't done it yet, join the Discord. It's where you're going to get the most value from the sub. Because you'll have everyone in the Discord willing to help you, bro. And they'll be able to help you with what's working best at that time, what's working not working so well. It's why we have so many methods on there, so you guys can work with loads of different things. And genuinely you're able to make coins that way. Dun, 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 dun. The only money worth spending on this game is a FUT trading subscription. Bought 3 months tier 2 for X months every new and made up to 8 million. 8 million coins. Jacob, I'd love to see that, bro. You keep grinding it, dude. Keep grinding it. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Lads, I've got me 2 seconds. I've got to give my brother a call, right? I won't be long. We're back. We're back. So let's take a call from my brother. He's on his break, so I have to take a call from him. But we're good now. We're good now. How to do League SBC method? At the bottom of every League SBC video is the video that tells you how to do it. Every single video has that, dude. I'm good, Jaxie. How are you, mate? Streaming tonight? No, we won't be streaming tonight. I can't say why, but you guys will find out at some point. It's exciting, but I can't say why at the moment. So, Flood knows why. A certain someone's got to go and sign some forms, Floody. So, there won't be a stream tonight on YouTube, but they're on Twitch, but there will be a stream on probably Saturday morning here to make up for that, so. But yeah, we'll be I have to go somewhere to do something, basically. I can't say much more than that at the moment. But yeah, basically that's where we're at the moment. Oh my god, what is with the ads this morning? We get it, lads. Do trading first, Justy. Definitely do trading first. Don't do the League SBC is something you do once you've got a coin total. Yeah, there'll be a Saturday morning stream for certain, yeah. Without a doubt. There will be a Saturday morning stream for certain. Just gotta get a few last bits done to get him back on track again. Nice record. Hey, my record, bro. So, if I played during the match, I'd probably spank you, so. Let's not talk, my friend. Yeah. So we've got to go sign some forms today. 'Tis official. Ben, 83, 84, 85 has tended to do the best so far this year, bro. That's been the ratings that tended to do the best. Time for my scan? 1 o'clock. So I've got to get ready for it. There's got prep I've got to do for it because it's like I've got to do some injection thing and stuff like that beforehand so they can radiograph it properly. So the scan's at 1, and then yeah, the scan's at 1, and then I'll be there for like 20 minutes, half an hour, I think, and then I'm hoping I'll get my results today because then I can ring them up and be like, tell me what's going on so I can know what I'm going to do. So I'm just keeping, at the moment, just keeping everything crossed. I'm keeping my feet on the ground, but keeping everything crossed as well. Antonio, trading like mad. Like, honestly, Messi's 1.6 mil. So you need to work hard if you want that Messi. Personally, I don't think that Messi's worth it. Personally, I don't think he's worth it. That's just my opinion, but I'd rather like get a tradable like Ansu Fati or something like that than that Messi, personally. I will do, Charlie, mate. I will do, bro. I'm keeping everything crossed, man. We've done everything we need to do now. It's just a case of seeing what we can do. Toby, flip them on like early afternoon usually. But see how quickly I picked up all these silvers so far? There's like a minimum of like 1k in each of these silvers. Once you get the hang of it and you start to learn the muscle memory style of things, it's easy to pick silvers up. Neither, Kieran, man. Neither, Kieran. What's the scan for? Basically, so... don't know when now. October time, they found blood clots in my lungs. I got COVID, and it caused quite bad blood clots in my lungs and problems in my body. And so they're seeing if the clots have gone. If they've gone, then they're going to change. The plan was to keep me on blood thinners for the rest of my life, so I couldn't play sport or anything anymore. The new consultant that I've got, I said she'd rather get me off the blood thinners, and they monitor me all the time so that I can have some sort of life and be able to exercise and stuff like that. So the plan, as it stands right now, is to do that. And if it works, then yeah, I can come to blood thinners. Because the problem with the blood thinners, I've got loads of other health problems and they cause risk to them. So I'm epileptic. If I had a seizure, I fell down and banged my head, it could be very, very bad, very, very dangerous. So that's the first of the scans for everything to start sorting out my body, basically. Joe, I love that, bro. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for watching my content, dude. It means a lot. It does mean a lot. Don't forget, if any of you are new around here, make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the road to 25,000 subs now. We're growing mad every day. It's ridiculous. So we're hoping upon hope today. Today's a day of hope. So we've got to do that, and then I've got to do a few other bits. Potentially, Shane, potentially. It's if I play Weekend League. With this series, I might not play Weekend League this week. With this series, I might not bother because I'd rather grind the trade in. I want to get this team, like, up to levels, if that makes sense. My favourite midfielder of all time. I said this before, but Stilian Petrov. I genuinely loved watching Stilian Petrov play. He was incredible. Incredible footballer. So underrated, it's ridiculous. I appreciate it, Johnny, mate. I appreciate it. Smoke weed just to good blood thinners, trust. I've got scarring in my lungs, mate. If I did that, I'd be in trouble. I'd be in trouble. We don't do drugs around here. Don't have any issue with anyone that does, to be fair. I think we should legalise it. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we should legalise it. Now, we're not in the CT, so I'm not in the CT this time. Because I've had so many CT scans recently, I'm on a VQ scan. Because too much radiation from the CTs. So I'm having a VQ scan. Dun, 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 dun. Had a blood clot, yeah. So so basically they're trying to work out now if the blood clot was exacerbated, so I have a condition, sticky blood or whatever, and that was exacerbated by the COVID, or if it was purely caused by the COVID, and if it's long term. So that's what we're trying to work out now. So if I can come with the blood thinners, they can scan me, test my blood quite regularly, and see what's going on with that. The problem has been that I've been on the problems with my body basically, so they're trying to work out loads of different things at the same time, and I think they finally realised they need to break them all down one by one to work out what's going on. I'm doing the SBC method? What do you mean? On like right this very minute, or? I appreciate it, Warren, man. I appreciate it. I'm keeping everything crossed, man. It's the potential to be able to come play for the PL2. If they told me I wouldn't play football again, they said like, so those who don't know me, when I was younger, I was in academy level, and I broke my leg. Probably never good enough to play like high level, but I was a pretty good footballer. I broke my leg, and that stopped me from turning pro or like doing anything with it. And then so I did that for a while when I was younger. Things didn't go as well as they should have, so I lost it then. Then I played again, and then my body broke down again. It just couldn't deal with it. And then we started playing again. So we set up a football team, a Sunday league team, me and my mates, to get us all back playing again, spend time together. And then obviously they said to me again, you can't play football anymore. So I'm pretty gutted. So the chance that I might have, or the fact I might have a chance to play football again, is massive. Like, it's massive. So this is what I'm sort of keeping my feet on the ground. Everyone's telling me keep your feet on the ground, and I agree with it. But I'm just hoping at the moment. That's what it is. How you doing, Todd? Good morning. Me and my brother were talking about you last night, saying how funny you were. It was your comment last night in the video about how using Couture is basically the way of saying, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not cheating on the exam. Literally had me in stitches. Had me in stitches. 79 of you haven't liked the stream, I'm not impressed. Slutty's going at you guys. Slutty's taking no one today, he's taking no mess. Exactly, Jay, like, so I want to do my coaching badges and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do all that stuff either way. But like, we've got a decent team. There's a few very good players in our team and a few not so good. I'm not being big-headed when I say this. I'm a very good footballer. And so I know I can make a difference. And so to be on the pitch and whatnot, and we haven't won a game yet this season. We've lost every game we played. So to try and be on there and make a difference at least with my mates and whatnot, that's what I want. And legit, there's a level of this jealousy, like, to watch everyone else doing it and me not being able to do it. There's no point me lying. There's a jealousy element there, me being like, I want to be doing that. So I've got over that element to a degree, but I don't think you ever fully get over that. Like, I've lost a lot of who I was, like, in terms of my health and whatnot. It's taken a lot from me. So to be able to take something back would be insane. That would be, like, amazing. To be able to take something back, try and get my lung power back again. My lungs will never be what they were before. They'll never be that again. There's too much damage. But to get some of it back would be amazing. 69 likes. LOL! LOL! We've got some great deals this morning, though. Some great deals. You know, I can tell. I can tell you're in a weird mood, bro. Right, we'll clear out all this stuff here. How did I break my leg? Tackle. So I went to tackle with me, studs up, cut the side of my knee and whatnot, and that was it. Broken. I started running for like 30 seconds on it before they realised something was up, and were like, you might want to stop running. CDM, just deep. So I started off at striker, and then my coach realised that, yes, I could shoot, but I wasn't a finisher, a clinical finisher. And then they realised I could tackle and pass, and he was like, we're going to move you there and see what that was, and I never looked back. So I should sit in front of people, cover them and whatnot. You'd love to see that. Yeah, so I managed with my mate Luke. And so what would probably happen at that point was I'd probably have him manage while I'm on the pitch, and then sort of player manager it at the same time. But yeah, so we're going back. It'd be good. Like, for me, it'd be good to, like, we didn't win a game, right? And genuinely, we're better than that. And we didn't have a settled team at times. It'd be good to get back on the pitch and whatnot, because there's stuff that I can do in terms of, like, trying to galvanise the team on the pitch. I can see stuff and do stuff and make a difference if I can. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than everyone there, but it's just, like, I'm good at football, and I loved it. And like, I see my brother's gonna turn pro probably. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get at least a top level non-league. And I watch him and whatnot, and I'm so damn proud of him, like, so proud of him. But anyone that says there wouldn't be any jealousy there to watch someone else do it and whatnot, and you not be able to, like, I'm fully admitting that there's jealousy there. But the right sort of jealousy, obviously I want the best for him. But for me, I'm like, I want to be out there playing. So if this goes well today, there'll be tears without doubt. Because they genuinely said to me, you'll be on blood for this rest of your life, and you won't play football again. They were like, there's no way you can play football again. So yesterday, the new specialist was like, we've got an idea basically, and she was like, yeah, the specials are always good on Rewards Day. Specials like, I've got an idea, we could do this basically. It would mean you having to come in quite often for scans and stuff, but it will give you the opportunity to play football again and get some of your life back and whatnot. To me, that was a little glimmer of hope, put it that way. I'm getting bum cramp, guys. The bum cramp's happening again, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. What is going on? No. Fuck my life. How old's my brother? He's 17. One's 17, one's just about to turn 19. They're both ridiculously spoiled, but I love them both very much. Oh my god. Fuck my life. Am I left or right foot? I'm fully right footed. My left basically doesn't exist. My left base doesn't exist. That's better. There we go. But yeah, my brothers are sport rotten. But absolutely sport rotten. They do not want for anything at any point. Yeah, these bum cramps. What weak foot skill move rate with their first game? Probably a 3-star. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've got a decent step over on me, but I'm not. By no means am I the most skillful player in the world. My passing stat would be high. My passing stat, my long shots would be great. My tackles would be brilliant. My finishing, less so much. Nah, I can use my left foot a little bit more than that. Like, I can make a solid pass. I can have a shot with it, but it's not natural at all. Like, it's not remotely natural to me. Like, I can use my left foot to dribble and stuff like that, so I'm not completely useless with it, but like, I never really. When I was playing, you didn't. Like, the 2-star weak foot, like the using the other foot just didn't exist. Like, no one really did it. You just find your strong foot and you played. Football's come on a long way since I was shut up, Jordan. You cheeky git. Lol. You cheeky fuck. Yeah, when I was younger, like, you just use your right foot, you just did that. Yeah, sort like that, Mikey. I'm trying to think of who I compare myself to. On FIFA. Where's that fucking Southampton guy gone? There he is. Like, I'm trying to think of like on FIFA you compare yourself to. I don't really know. What am I right? Hi, mate. I was legitimately, I don't stop running. I do not stop running. As long as my lungs can handle it, I'll be the same now. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it anymore. But genuinely, I didn't stop running. Like, I chased everything down. Yeah, Kimmich. I think Kimmich is a good shout, Todd. Back in my day. Genuinely though, it's come on a long way since I was. There's stuff nowadays though that I watch footballers and I'm like, this is bullshit. Like sock tape and stuff like that. Like, get in the bin. Like, ridiculous. Sissoko, yeah, potentially just not as fast. Or muscly. Yeah, Carrick, potentially. I modded myself on Petrov. I loved Petrov. I can't tell you how much I loved watching that guy play. He was just a sensational footballer. But no, all my mates, when they heard me say I was good at football, and then I started playing, like, oh, actually, you are good at football. You're actually good at football. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't lying. Like, I can play football and whatnot. It's just, I've got to see. Have I run a 5k? But I used to run like long distance, mate. I was fit. Like when I was younger, I was ridiculously fit. I played tennis. I played racquetball, football. Like literally a sport. You name a sport, I played it. I'd always get something to try and whatever. And then a few years back, I started getting quite ill with the IBD, and that took a little bit away from me. And then over time, just things started going a little bit more wrong with my body at the time. I kept going. Darren Fletcher, I love Darren Fletcher. He was a great footballer. Bit by bit, stuff started going wrong with my body, and it couldn't really hold up as much as it did before. So I started working hard on getting fitness again, and then it just yeah, loads of stuff got in the way basically. It just kept going wrong. So I'm determined now that I can try. If I can get this back, I'm gonna do it, man. Yellen, my little brother's ridiculously fit. He runs like half marathons in his sleep, so he's gonna start like training me up again in my fitness back again, bit by bit. Over 2-for-1 pack and you only just broke even. That's because the 2-for-1s, the tiny shin pads, they annoy me. The tiny shin pads annoy me. What I don't like, my little brother, right, he keeps convincing me about things that are good about football these days, and I'm like, brother, it's not. Like, you forget I played. Like, you forget I played to a high standard. The stuff you're talking is nonsense. Like, this isn't a thing. He won't take on any sort of advice when I'm like, nah. That's bull, that's bull, that's bull. The shin pads are nonsense these days. You wonder why so many players end up getting these massive, like, gashed injuries and whatnot. It's because your shin pad's not protecting you in any way, shape or form. It'd be like a cricketer wearing a shin pad that's like half the size of his shin, like, it defeats the object. I appreciate it, Connor, man, I appreciate it. We're going to see how it goes, man, we're going to see how it goes. I'm keeping everything crossed, but again, keeping everything on the ground as well. I'm hoping they tell me today, like, Fuzz, do be doing a marathon next year. I'm going to rely upon you, like, hella rely upon you. Because Harrison could train me up, right, but Harrison does triathlons. Yellen's mad fit, but Yellen's fit for what he needs, like football and whatnot, so it's perfect for me. Yeah, basically that, NW. It's exactly that. But genuinely, I genuinely think sometimes they actually do get hurt, but because their boots don't offer them protection, shin pads offer them no protection. Thought the low socks dead. Dead. Yeah, the low socks are annoying and cutting your socks are annoying. Like, if you cut your socks, nah, dead. Dead. You're there to play football, man. Get on with it. Like, that's my mentality. If you're that bored about your socks and whatnot, then you're not trying hard enough on the football pitch, in my opinion. EA is a disgrace. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to argue with you, bro. I'm not going to argue with you. Genuinely not going to argue with you on that one. Then the other screaming fans haven't been there like I said the other day. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing, like, Warren, this is the point. My brother laughs about that stuff. And I'm like, he laughs about the fact that we had those ankle guards. And like, the new boots these days have started having like the ankle guards and whatnot on them. And he's like, oh, it hurts my ankles. I'm like, that is impossible. It's literally there to protect your ankle. Like, the reason why it's hurting you probably is because you're not used to, like, actually having protection on your ankle, so it's weighing your leg down. That's probably more the point here. Yeah, Matthew, honestly, sometimes it works brilliantly. Sometimes it's not so good. It all depends on the supply we get. Depends what the market's like. Like, I would say, you're not going to make profit on everything you buy, right? But as long as you make profit for 80% of what you do, you're fine. You're doing well. Would ever do a discount for a website? Not a chance, bro. For what you pay for that website, it's worth more than that. Most of the people that are sub to the website tell us to charge more for it. Like, genuinely, most people sub to the website tell us to charge more. Which we won't do. We've resisted the temptation to do that because we want to make it affordable for most people. But we have no reason to discount it, bro. It's cheap for what you get. Full money sport now. I played tennis when I was younger. I played tennis to a very, very high level. Racquetball, rugby. Play rugby to a high level. Mid-Icons rebounds weekend league? Yeah, Joe, they will. The only time we're going to see any sort of hit from Mid-Icons is if we get an Icon SBC tonight. The market will drop a little bit. But the website's ridiculously cheap for what we charge. For what you get for it, it's dirt cheap. It's cheaper than pretty much every single patron out there and offers twice or 3 times what they offer. Should be £20 for tier 1. We wouldn't want it to be that. We want to make it affordable for people. We wouldn't ever want to make it like mad expensive like that. We did debate at the beginning of the year because our costs went up. We debated raising it by £1 for each tier, but then we decided to swallow that ourselves. We decided to swallow the extra costs ourselves so you guys didn't have to pay more. Play up to high level when you got fat. I mean, to be fair, some rugby players are fat, bro. I mean, you're not even that fat either. You're genuinely not even that fat. You're big, but you're not fat. Honestly, Harrison, like, for me, when I started getting back into it recently, it was just, like, shuttle runs and stuff like that. Like, just pushing myself and shuttle running. That's when I did it. Before I got ill and the blood clots happened, it was, like, shuttle running and stuff like that to get it. But then, like, I was wondering why I was getting out of breath and in pain all the time. And then, obviously, it turned out I had loads of blood clots in my chest. So I'm hoping that once they've cleared, we can see what's wrong with the scarring in my chest. And once we know what's going on with that, then we at least get some sort of idea of where I can be. Full disclosure, I spent £20 for 200k FIFA coins. I've made over 700k in a little over a week with the site. I mean, Dr. G, this is what we're talking about, bro. Like, genuinely, once you get your head around the site and all the stuff that's on there, it's so easy. By the time to icon trade, honestly, no, it's not. It's really not. If you can if you can be patient, the deals are there. Like, genuinely, if you can be patient, the deals are there. Like, there's loads of them out there. Like, this morning, I went on to FootWiz. I had Michael Owen up last night, and I refreshed his price. It was 310. I picked him up straight away. I was like, that's levels. That's levels. So genuinely, like, 310 on an Owen that I saw for 370 overnight. Like, you're looking at, what, 40k profit minimum? I appreciate it, Harrison. I appreciate it. Top of the Saturday League, ready for it to restart. Been too long. Not long now, man. We've got, what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks? Yo, Leon, I'm good, mate. How are you, bro? Welcome in, dude. Lads, bearing in mind, everyone's back at school. 150 people at this time in the morning is insane. Absolutely insane. But that's going to be me, because I've got to get ready for my scan. Wish me luck, people. Go and check out this morning's video. Again, drop a comment, road to 25k on it. Road to 25k on the video. I will be live again tomorrow. I won't be live tonight, so obviously I've got that. If I do go live tonight, it might be early, but I doubt we'll go live at all tonight, because I've got to run that errand. But yeah, make sure you check out that, lads. And then I will see you tomorrow morning, 5:15 for this continuation of this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I will see you later on, alright? Don't forget, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. 25k's on the way.